need to, and you need to work on identity stuff. It's not the skill sets, it's not the website, it's not the product, it's not the delivery of it. No, all these things are important, but 80% of the time, it's identity. It's self-worth. It's not believing in yourself and knowing that God has put something valuable in you and that He wants you to contribute to the world. He has given you something for you not to bury it. You know, every time I read Matthew 25, I get chills. When I was just asking God, like, why did you have to throw this guy to hell? You know, for burying the talent, and to make it even worse, He took it and He gave it to the one who multiplied their talents. And so I think every time I read that verse, it just puts like a godly fear. This is so important. It's your moral obligation to make sure that you shine so bright, that you take your talents to the marketplace, that you run. If you read the verse really well, the first two servants, the moment that they were given their talents, they knew that multiplication happens in the marketplace. And they immediately went to the marketplace. And that is where multiplication happens. That's where the customers are. And so I am learning to be confident. And confidence comes when you know your stuff. You can be really shy, but the moment we start talking about a topic that you're passionate about, you just light up. You have the words, you have like an arsenal of words that you can use, you know, at that very moment. And so I'm realizing how important it is to show up. You know, like today, I didn't want to do this. I've been up since 3 o'clock, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just go live. I don't even know if I'm live yet because I'm using Riverside, so I'll know later. But I'm seeing a button here saying uploading, so I'm hoping I am, because this is my first time using Riverside to stream live on YouTube. So I hope it's working, but regardless, I have it saved, so I'll upload it if it's not loading. But just do it, and do it now. I was in a masterclass this past week, and one of the speakers was saying that his mentor taught him this one hack, and I want to share it with you because I've been practicing it the last 2 days, to say these words: just do it now. And you say it 100 times every time you get up in the morning. What happens is these words sink into your heart, and so when that voice comes, that voice of procrastination, that voice that tells you do it later, that voice that telling you that you don't have the energy to get up and go exercise, that voice that tells you don't pay your bills right now, or it's too overwhelming to even open your bank account and see what's going on, that voice is replaced with just do it now. If we follow this mantra, if we committed our lives to constantly do the things that we are avoiding to do, if we just do it now, and I think this is my message, and I will show you the products in a little bit. Imagine what your life would look like if you showed up every single day for you, for your family, and for your business. That you showed up every day for your health. That it's no longer getting out and I'll get tired, exercise. No, you are fighting for your health, because this is God's temple and He has put something special in you, and He wants your light to shine so bright so that when people see you, they see Him. What is on the other side of you saying yes, of you overcoming your fears, of you being bold and courageous. There's a reason why he called you and he told you to be bold and courageous. He didn't tell you that not knowing that fear would come and try and cripple you. He knew it. And so he told you to be bold and courageous, so you don't do things because of fear, just because of that little voice that is telling you that you can't do it. You have to speak it. You have to speak to yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You have to remind yourself that you're not your thoughts, that this is just a tool, and you cannot believe every single thing that goes through your mind. You have to question it. You have to question these beliefs. You have to rewrite these stories that are engraved in your subconscious that drive you, that drive your life. You see, we are a series of stories. They are narratives and stories that have been engraved in our subconscious that we are not even aware of. And so when something happens, your brain scans, because it doesn't like getting tired. It conserves energy and it helps you think and it protects you. That is its goal. And so it taps into the subconscious brain and it's like, can I connect this to a story or a narrative that I've been telling myself? Oh, boom, I got it. I can do this. I'm not good enough. Everybody else is doing it, but nobody can do it the way you do it. We forget that. Yes, we can have a gazillion marketers, but there is no other marketer who is like Francis Kangere Kingati. No one. No one can do it the way I am, because I bring my personality, I bring my experience, I bring my tone, I bring my brand voice, I bring me, transparent and vulnerable. I bring me. And so there is no me like me anywhere in the world. And so if I plug and start doing the things that God has called me, whatever it is, a marketer, an accountant, whatever it is, if I do it wholeheartedly and my goal is to multiply what I have been given, and we have been given a stage. Right now I'm seated on a stage, my own stage, and this video will reach out to people who will listen. And I want you to imagine that God has given you an amazing opportunity that you can build a stage using your phone and connecting to YouTube and sharing your stories. It is incredible. We are living in a time that, goodness, you don't have to pay for a venue. You don't have to pay for a space. You can create a space right in your bedroom. That is your stage. Shine bright on that stage. Use it for God's glory. Use it to multiply the things that God has put in you. It is beautiful. The Bible says that your gift will make room for you. I am a testimony to this. The moment I committed fully and I decided that I will go all in on my business, I have been seeing just doors open, doors that I would never have imagined open in my life. And there's something beautiful that happens when you start walking on that path. And because of doing this, I stumbled on something beautiful that completely transformed my life. And I want to share it with you. So if you give me permission, I will share this thing with you because I want you to experience what I experienced. It completely changed my life. It gave me clarity. I was so confused. I knew that I was passionate about creating stuff and photography and building websites and funnels and all these things. But sometimes the best products are birthed from pain, are birthed from confusion. And the best products are the products that you are like, I have this problem and I'm going to solve it. I'm going to research. I'm going to find a way to solve it. And one of my problems, which is, what is my niche? You'd hear everybody's telling niche down, niche down, niche down. The money's in the niches and all that stuff. And I just had a hard time to niche down because I'm like, I have all these things that I love, and which one do I choose? Do I do drone photography? Do I do wedding photography? Do I do brand photography? Do I do websites? Do I do funnels? What do I do? And I stumbled on these beautiful things. I learned about it years ago, and it's called IKIGAI. It's a Japanese concept that talks about your reason for being. And the first time I found this, I heard it from Chris Doe, and he did a workshop like for 1 hour. And I was able to join that workshop. And I think I'm going to just share the, let me see if I can share the journal, because I created a clarity journal that holds you step by step and helps you figure out what your niche is. And so give me a second, let me find it here. You know what's better? Let's even just go to my funnel and see how the whole thing works. So let me just share my screen here. Let me see. There you go. So that's my funnel. I'm almost done. So I'll be releasing this really soon. So it is discover your profitable niche and start earning money online. No more overwhelm or confusion. So it's a niche finding system. So once you click here, I'm almost done with it. So that's the Clarity Journal. It's a digital product. I'm going to make it available on Amazon too. That way, if you want like a physical copy, you can get it. This journal is free. It's my free gift to you. And this is the journal. And I'll show you how it looks like inside. And the reason why I'm showing you, it's because it's free, and if you want to buy it online, it's going to be free. Just pay for shipping, and I will send it to you for free. Okay. And so when you use it, there are two options in the book. There's a self-guided option, but then I created a faster way to be able to get your answer. So the goal is, if you look at these 4 circles, there is what you love, there is what you're good at, there is what you can be paid for, and there is what the world needs. And if you can be able to get the intersection of all 3 circles, that is your Ikigai. Most of the time, people do what they love and what the world needs, and that's mission. But if you're not getting paid for it and you're not really good at it, you're going to feel like there's something missing. And you can have all these 3 circles. You can be good at it, you love it, the world needs it, but you're not getting paid for it, or you're not able to take care of your family. You will feel like there's something missing. The opposite is it true. I've been here. I'm good at what I'm doing. I'm getting paid for it. I know the world needs it, but I lost the love for it. And that was nursing. I've been a nurse for like 12 years, and I lost the love for it. I think it was because of the last job that I did. It was really hard. It was in a mental health facility, and I didn't realize that it was slowly affecting my mental health. Not necessarily that, again, it was just tough working there, but it was even tougher just seeing people not okay, seeing so many people with mental health issues. Like, the place was so packed that we didn't have enough beds, that they were quickly releasing people out into the wild so that they can create more room for critically ill people. It was just scary to see how, if we don't take care of our minds and our health, how we can easily find ourselves in those spaces. And it's scary. You don't know who is driving next to you. You don't know who is walking next to you. You don't know their story. I developed empathy, like deep empathy, where if like somebody wronged me, I don't just see the surface. I pray for them, because I don't know what is really going on in them. Because If somebody is mean, it means that what is inside matches what is coming out of their mouth. That they're really, really hurting on the inside. That there's no love, there's no compassion. Like nobody has loved on them. They don't know what love looks like because the way they're talking, there's no love coming out of their mouth. You see, our hearts are like a sponge. If you put a sponge in water and you squeeze the sponge, water comes out, right? If you have filthy water and you put the sponge in, if you want to know where this sponge has been and what it's carrying, just squeeze it. And our mouth exposes what is in our heart. So if you're always complaining, it tells you where your heart and what you've been listening to. If you're needy, it tells you what is in your heart. And it tells you what you're lacking. And so I just developed a deep empathy for these people. Anyway, I know you're eager to see what is inside. So let me get this. I want you to see my email. I'm going to hide it. So this is a funnel. So the moment somebody buys, this is what you get. So great news, your free clarity journal is on its way. So I have an automated message that will automatically send the digital product to your inbox. So I'm not there. So this is the beauty of a funnel, and this is the difference between a funnel and a website. I don't have to be here to deliver a product to you. I can be sleeping, I can be doing something else. As long as I can drive traffic to this website, get you to download the free digital journal, then one, I have your email, I have your name. Now you're already in my funnel. That's what they call funnels. You're already in my funnels. You're already in my system, and I can navigate and help you towards the different products that I have. It also shows me that you're my ideal customer. So I don't have to market to people out there necessarily. I just need to drive traffic to the right people to my funnel, and then I will market my products and my services to you. So once you get the free clarity journal, then I'm able to upsell you on my first product. So I'm just showing you the transparency behind this because I want to help you. And the reason why I'm showing you this is I want you to help you have something like this, okay? So when you come here, I just wanted to, let me go to my email just to show you that indeed that product is there. So most of the time it goes to your promotion. So that's something that I've noticed. So here it is. And you get an email. So I'm glad you download it. Again, I didn't sit down and write this. I already did this ahead of time, okay? So I'm so glad you download the Clarity Journal. This first step shows you are ready to dig deep. Find what truly lights you up and start creating a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. So I've given you two options. There's the flip book here and there's the PDF. So still kind of working through it. I might take out the flip book because I want the journal to be editable so that you can be able to type in your answers just in case you're not gonna like order a physical copy. And the beauty of just using this, I'll tell you why, because once you put your answers, you can copy them and put them on the GPT. The GPT is a generative pre-trained transformer. It's different for ChatGPT. A GPT is more customized to serve a specific purpose. So I have trained it on a specific thing. So I'll show you the GPT, but let me first show you the journal. So you have like a flip book of the journal. It's so cool because it sounds, you hear like the flip sound of it when you do it. So cool. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me see. There you go. It's just so satisfying. So again, what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. The whole goal of the journal is to ask you these questions. You answer them. It takes all those answers, put them on the GPT, and have trained it in such a way that it will look for the most profitable niches that align well with your passions, what you love, what you're good at, what you could be paid for, what you have been paid for in the past, and what truly the world needs or people need. So once you do that, I match it with one of the most profitable niches that made people millions in between 2020 and 2024. And the beauty of this, there are typically three niches that will make you money: wealth, anything to do with money; health, anything to do with nutrition and exercise; and the third is relationship. If you can do anything close to those three things, you are going to make a lot of money. So I've trained it in such a way, regardless of what you love, what you're good at, what you can be paid for. I've trained it in such a way it will kind of like match and gear you towards any of those three, and gives you 5 options, and you kind of choose the one that resonates with you the most. And you can even request for more options. So I've trained it to be able to do that. But I took it a step further, where it does like branding for you and marketing and creating content for you and finding an avatar or your ideal customer. It does keywords, it does hashtags, it can optimize your bio. Like it has hooks. I took a class, a master class. I paid for it, got like over 300 hooks that are converting like something else. And so I put them in there because a hook is important. You can have an amazing product, but if people don't click on your video, they will never know what you're all about. Okay. So the hook brings people in, and then your stories keep them longer until they can get the offer. And that's what I've been doing. I've been telling stories after stories to keep you engaged at the same time I'm teaching you what is all about this product. Okay. So here we have a few questions, what activities, topics, or hobbies makes you feel alive. Then you have the what else question. I love the what else questions because most of the time what you feel here is like conscious level stuff. When I ask you what else, you start digging into your subconscious, and you can even give me some of the best answers here as opposed to here. Okay. So more questions. We'll go through all four circles. Okay. So I have questions, probing questions that will help you just get all the questions. Then towards the end, I'm going to take all the answers and put them in their respective boxes. More space for you here. More space for you here. This is the case study that I did for one of my clients. And we did the, kind of filled everything out. I was coaching her. Her name is not Amy. Just use the different name there. And then here is where I give you 2 options, because I don't believe in forcing people to buy anything. So I give you 2 options. There is a harder option, and then there's an easier option. But the options you can choose. So in a nutshell, the GPT option, you can purchase it. And the price for this, I can tell you the amount of money I've spent on brand strategists to like help me create my own brand. Because just as a photographer, you need another photographer to like take pictures of you. Even as a brand strategist, I need another brand strategist to help me, because again, going back to what we're talking about, identity is a big thing. And that has been one thing that has stopped me. So it's so easy for me to create and do brand strategy for other people and come up with great ideas and implement and create websites. Can you imagine? I've been making websites for the last 4 years, and I've never made one website for my business. Identity, self-worth. It's a big deal, guys. I can't tell you what it has taken me to create my website. And this disease of perfectionism and procrastination kind of just was chewing me, man. I had to fight through it. So Anyway, the GPT, just quickens the process and helps you arrive to your profitable niche quicker, because that's the first place that you need to start. Okay. I have another option, and here you can just play the GPT. You can see it in action. Planning to change that video because of the quality, but you can buy the GPT here. And again, I'm showing you these things so that you can see what this a funnel does. Again, I'm acting like I'm a customer, and I can come and see, okay. And I can buy because I'm guiding. I do it once, and this thing will just keep giving. You do it once, it keeps giving. As long as you're driving traffic to the website, everything else is taken care of. The delivery of everything, you just hear, you say, I want this. It puts a tip. You can choose not to give a tip. Let's see here. Can hit pay. When you're about to pay, it upsells you on another product that are giving you 70% off, and it's a digital accountability. You're like, okay, do I want it or no? Depends. Say add to cart. And there, your purchase is successful. You go to your email. There it is. I have the GPT. You can view your content here. You see? If I click that, I can download the GPT. I can also download the Digital Clarity Journal here. If I click on this, there you go. I have my GPT ready. You click on it. It does like some amazing stuff. Okay. So since I had created, so it's the thing about it, it remembers stuff. So since I've been using it for myself, it's going from there. So you need to like go on an incognito. For me, that I need to go incognito. But for you, since it's the first time, it's gonna know you. You're gonna answer the questions, and you always use it. So the goal with this, and the beauty of this GPT, it is your brand strategist at your fingertip. You will always use this to create email sequences, to create anything about your content. Since it knows your business so well, it knows your avatar, it knows what you're doing, it knows your tone, it knows your brand voice. Like, you can use this all things business. Okay. So that's the beauty of it. And I have trained it. So when I say I've trained it, I want to show you what I've done on the back end. So I've given it custom instructions. So these are custom instructions of what it needs to do. I've also given it resources. Here's a document. Here's another document. I have 3 of them. Yeah, it's attached in here. I have another document with the hooks in here. I have a whole bunch of like brand strategy stuff, so I can't show you, but it's referencing these documents and these custom instructions. So that's what you get when you buy. But you see, all these things, again, I'm acting as a customer. I could probably be in bed, but this thing will continue giving. Okay, so let's continue with the funnel. Let's see, where are we? Close that. Okay. But if you don't want to buy, I have another option for you. I'm debating if I should keep it or not. You can copy this prompt and put it on ChatGPT, and it will give you an answer. Okay, won't be as perfect as the other one because I've trained the other one to do much more, but at least it has something. It's a good start too. Okay, so here you will be able to write your niche. It's gonna help you. The GPT is gonna help you with the avatar too. And the avatar is your ideal customer. And then what next? Now, once you discover what your niche is, I have created a mini course called Passion to Profit. I have a school, and I have the classes already mapped out and what I'll be talking about. And I'll be sharing more about it. So I'm almost done with it. So after you do that, if you see this email, let me get it. The email that I sent you that you got with the book. If you come here, if you read this email, you can also access the GPT here, and you will not need to change that. You're not alone in this journey. Our Passion to Profit community is filled with people like you, all on the path to turn their passion into thriving businesses. Together, we'll make this journey as fulfilling as it is successful. So you can join the community here. You can click the button there. Started a school. The beauty of this school, it's inside my software called Masoko, Swahili name for market. And so this is where you will see the classes. I am yet to finish adding them. So here is the class will be in here. Again, you can also purchase the Ikigai from here, another touch point. So you have the email as a touch point, you have the funnel as a touch point, and you have the school called Passion to Profit as a touch point. So you can click here and say, click here and be able to purchase it from here. So it's gonna take you back here. So this is beautiful. That's what a funnel is, yeah. So I hope this is exciting you as much as it's exciting me. So let's go back here. So again, Passion to Profit is an accountability planner. Just keep you on track. And here I have a nice quote. Your vision is defined and you possess the Ikigai tool. Now it's time for massive action. Just do it now, as I've been sharing. The world is eager for you. Embrace your God-given idea and talents to serve others, and you will witness incredible opportunities unfold. Your ideal life awaits just beyond your fears. I love that quote. So again, that's it. I have the support email over there, and yeah, I'm excited. So that's what I have going on. I was trying to see where this funnel thing is. Yeah, so that's it. Again, in the funnel, again, you can join the community straight there, and it takes you to the community. That's the beauty of it. So I'll show you the rest of the page. This is how funnel look like. Took a long time to design all these things, but now it's gonna be easy for you guys because it's plug and play. So I have a template like this. You just come plug in your sentence here, put your picture there, pick your brand colors, create this. I already have a template for this. Just plug it in. Again, these buttons, they all do something, and it's just changing this information and putting new information. So here again, we are addressing the pain points. So here I have a promise: discover your profitable niche. And then without the overwhelm, without the confusion, okay, lose 90 pounds without exercise. So because people like easy stuff. So if I tell you lose 90 pounds by going to the gym, you're not going to buy my class. If I tell you that you can lose 90 pounds without going to the gym, all of a sudden you're curious. Okay, so you're discovering your profitable niche without being overwhelmed and confused. I'm like, okay, sign me up, and then it's free. So there's no barrier. So you always need to have a lead magnet, and this is what a lead magnet is. It's something for free, but it's very valuable that your customers, even if they don't buy anything from you, they will experience so much value. And that's why I've given people options to either buy or not to buy. It's up to you. Those who buy, I like people who buy, because if you pay, you will pay attention. If you don't pay, you're not my ideal customer. And I'm okay with that, and you need to be okay with that as a business owner. Not every customer is your customer. Okay, so here I have a step-by-step. So again, you get this. For you to get the answer, you get a GPT. So you sell the information. You give the information for free, but you sell the process. That's how it works. Okay. So, and then once you get that, I have a mini course. It's free. I tell you what the step by step and what we will be able to do, but then I sell you the software that will be able to implement the things that we'll be talking about here for free. Again, there's no barrier of entry. It's free. The information is free. If you don't choose to do the join the marketing, use the marketing platform where you'll host your funnel and your websites and process your payments and do reputation and collect leads and all that stuff and track, what's working, what's not working, what do we need to adjust in the funnel and all that stuff. If you choose not to, this by itself is valuable. Again, if you don't pay, it's okay because you're not my ideal customer, and it's okay. I need to be okay with that. I want people who pay, because people who pay attention. If you pay attention, you're going to do this and you're going to be successful. And guess what? You're going to leave me a review, and that review will be seen by somebody else. That's what builds trust. If you go to Amazon and you see a product, the next thing you do, you go to your reviews. So I want reviews. So I want clients that pay, because clients that pay attention. You got it. And then here I have the reputation management. So I'll show you the reputation management. So this is how if you already have an established business and you want to drive traffic to your website and you want to rank up higher on Google, so that when somebody types bakery shop near me or mechanic shop near me or church near me, that your church ranks up as one first on the first page. And this is what I mean. Let's say church near me. So when I click that, this is a sponsored church, but elevation comes up as the number one church. Now I want you to see where elevation, so I leave around somewhere here. So that pops up as the first one. Celebration, the second one. But I want you to see the rating and the number of reviews matter. Okay? Rating, number of reviews matter. So that's why the review system is important. And not just review. If you look at, I'll show you something. This is the best. So you can come see here. They have a website, but they don't have a schedule. Okay, these are some of the things that drive traffic, because most people don't like calling people, or I just want to schedule and not talk to you. Okay, here's one of my clients. Actually, I'm working with them. I'm about to be done creating their website and creating a schedule for them so that they can rank up higher. Okay, and I was able to reply to their emails. Here he is. I took these pictures. We click on it. I took these pictures for him. So just again, improving the brand. Okay, these ones I didn't take them. You can see mine. Yeah, this is me. This is me. This is me. Yeah, so again, and then we reply to the review. So basically that's the reputation management software. So if you want to get more leads, that's the plug for you there. Get this out. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I love you guys.